I thought I'd let you know. No Cameroon nigga came back now. I thought I'd let you know that I was gone, but I never left. I'm back now. I thought I'd let you know this brotherhood is a whip, and I never let it go. Never let it free. Shit, I kill for my niggas. I thought I'd let you know. Yeah, you nigga know I'm about to bring the heat, right? Shit, I used to leave the street light. Hey, now I still keep the heat tight. Now nigga all gold like a green light. They say 144, nigga, you can get it. Ain't gotta tell me twice. Tryna stack a couple grand, get on some land, and put us on the feet in the field with the Warriors. And you know a nigga glorious, but we still keep it G though. Keep them tools Home Depot. Might hit him with the Rico. Hey, hit the nigga with the Rico. Hey, say they fucked up the rap game. What you looking at me for? So I know they can't stand me. That's why I keep a Glock handy. Might sip a little brandy. While I'm chilling with the family. Tell him a real nigga landed. Dressing all black like a bandit. Bitch, I ain't come to play. Bitch, I came to do damage. No coward, no nigga came back down. I thought I'd let you know that I was gone, but I never left. I'm back now. I thought I'd let you know this brotherhood is a whip, and I never let it go. Never let it free. Shit, I kill for my niggas. I thought I'd let you know. No coward, no nigga came back down.
What's up, Hebrew? Can you hear me? Officer Shiratazar.
This brotherhood is a whip, and I never let it go. Never let it free. Shit, I kill for my niggas.
Hey, shalom, sir.
Okay, shit. Most High Christ. What's going on, Warrior?
What's going on, Hebrew?
Shit. You know it, man. It's good to see you, man.
Man, good to
Most
see
High
you too,
Christ.
man. I'm trying to come up there tomorrow. I gotta jump on the train.
You in Florida?
Come on, come.
Trooper ain't available?
Nah.
Okay. Yeah, jump on the train if you can. I come, you know what I mean? I'll come through.
All right, Con. We got camp tomorrow?
Huh?
We having camp tomorrow?
I don't think so.
All right, no sweat.
I see it in your face, boy.
Yeah, man, I want to go to camp, man.
Maybe not. I'm just saying. I don't know. You know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be in Tampa again. But yeah, I'll chop it up with you a little later though.
All right, Con.
All right, hold tight. I'm just getting ready to get it going.
All right, Con.
Wow.
First breath I took, a life too surreal. Second breath I took was the pivot and strike, finish the kill. Influenced by might, with every sentence reveal. I won't pay back, fuck the dollar bill. Remain calm as the pressure build. Die to endure until I I let this pump whistle at my foes in memory of Emmett Till. I only live to do my master's will. Isupk, motherfucker. Ain't no cowards on this battlefield. Gone astray but made greater. In my return, left to my mistakes. Every error was a lesson learned. Now I don't move, let's it get approved. Won't take a step till it get confirmed. Armed and tape, it was made for our sakes. March like a tank. One step will make the ground shake. My people sick in their head, Lord, let this truth spread like an outbreak and bring hell at them crackers can't escape. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I want payback for the scars in the slave memoirs. Till Christ arrive, I can't let it slide. Ignore the lies. The only free will that's before your eyes is life or death, nigga, you decide. This heaven was made for me and my fellow. I patiently wait with my eyes on the sparrow, and I pull the trigger while my lips kiss the barrel. Before I ever let a white bitch do me like Othello. I want out this wicked life like Romello. By any means, this devil pulling strings like Geppetto. Lay hold on this brotherhood, I swear I never let go. And fuck that silver spoon, got too much love for the ghetto. And the score settle with BB, I die for the cause. Just to hear them angels applaud. And I'm true by every word I say. Cause I know my victory on the way. You want it? Nigga, walk this way. This life may be hard, but I can't give up. On my nigga hard, and I won't give up. And could you tell me about this God that you feel so much? And why you look so tough? It's real, I be walking with them angels. Boy, I like may be hard, but I can't give up. On my nigga hard, and I won't give up. Could you tell me about this God that you feel so much? And why you look so tough? It's real, I be walking with them angels. Boy, I can't be touched. Came through in the clutch. They hate but they can't doubt us. We princes of the power, what you know about us? Evil all around us, but a nigga straight. I told you I can't be touched. Holy angels walk at my pace. And I'm grateful for the words that had me delivered. I'm hungry for the glory, but I ain't eating till I feed my next. One West, what I die for. Attire out the book of numbers. This rifle from the Archangel Michael. My niggas rebels, you can't deny them. It's 144. I be running to and fro with the Allah higher. My UPK soldiers ain't no folding or pretending. We in it for them crowns, fuck friends, we want dominion. In the election ascension, I hope I make it through. Give a damn what a bitch think, as long as my niggas know I'm true. Betrayed your kind to get success. You make it through the eye of the needle, nigga. I be as life may be hard, but I can't give up. On my nigga hard, and I won't give up. And could you tell me about this God that you feel so much? And why you look so tough? It's real, I be walking with them angels. Boy, I can't may be hard, but I can't give up. On my nigga hard, and I won't give up. Could you tell me about this God that you feel so much? And why you look so tough? It's real, I be walking with them angels. Boy, I can't be touched.
All right, Shalom, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatham to the brothers, Yahweh, Shamal, Alatham, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai to the sisters. Okay, we're Isupk, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohanan. And we are not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite group. Since 1969, Isupk has been teaching Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians their true heritage, okay? And every Friday, we continue doing that by teaching the Lashawan Qaash, which is the ancient Hebrew, okay? It's the language of the slaves, okay? So tonight, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. And I'm going to show you the biblical names of all 18 nations, okay, and what they're called today, and we'll also write it out in the Hebrew and in the English, okay? So give me 1 second, we'll go ahead and get started. Shiratazah.
Qaash, sir.
Yeah, I don't see nobody in the class yet, so I'm just, I guess give them a couple more minutes to jump in. I don't see nobody.
All right,
Nobody's watching.
You gonna play one more song?
Yeah, I see 0 eyes.
I know, right? It's Friday.
I guess. Shit.
Probably be in a little bit.
Yeah, I'll give them a little bit more, a few more minutes.
Warrior with the hands, that's what I'm all about. Hunger in my eyes, vengeance in my mouth. They don't want no altercation. Situation gon' get critical. It's best that you be easy. The end gon' be biblical. Look, flow like a river. It's something like a miracle. Royalty in my veins, loyalty in my ways. Payback in every breath, plus revenge in my heart. The truth in every word. Bring light into the dark. And I ain't never lukewarm. Shit, I blazing in the season. Got plenty food for thought. Just gotta watch who I'm feeding. And I've been walking with them angels. So I guess I got this pistol for no reason. Niggas barely breathing, criticizing all my achievements. Won't make me weak. Nah, it won't make me slack off. These niggas baby fat soft. Better bear witness or back off. I be ripping shit like sackcloth. Dumb dogs all barked out. Behind me say I cup full. No room for emotion. So I pour my heart out. This road hard, but I intend to stay. And if it ain't UPK, then they in the way. My niggas righteous, they real, they down to suffer. Flow so deep, they drown a motherfucker. He say he in the truth, oh yeah? Well, this the home. And I don't hate them brothers, I'm just too loyal to my own. Plus what they believe, hard for me to follow. No rank me, no head. And I ain't leaving this body to live and sleep in hollow. So when they ask I'm UPK, you tell them absolutely. And I ain't trimming my ways for nothing. Gotta execute me. Cause I can never die with my tail tucked between my legs. Shit I be thinking. Watching my daughters tucked in their bed. They so smart. And Alana, she's so beautiful. But they ain't like other babies. And they daddy far from usual. Now I'm missing cause I'm about my father's business. It ain't about this shit I used to do in that 98 Navy. The tan leather seats. See, without wisdom, this world make you weak. I found out that the truth was bitter. The lies are sweet. Tried everything. I guess me and Johanna had to meet. Now I make the blind see. And I make the dead speak. And teach both my little girls the day that they lie with a man, they better bring me bloody bed sheets. Chaos match the time. This Glock match my handpiece. And I ain't trying to take him out, but I will defend this house. Or take a check. 144 in that black trench on some hitman shit. Should call me 47. Praying for Armageddon. Me and my soldiers dressed for the wedding. Fuck the fame. Ask why, tell them I'm loyal to the king. Until the righteous reign. Loyal to the king. I want that straight lane to break the chain. Loyal to the king. The devils can't have me, bitch. I'm loyal to the king. That's right. Bring that hot flame, duplicate. Loyal to the king. Until the righteous reign. Loyal to the king. I want that straight lane to break the chain. Loyal to the king. The devils can't have me, bitch. I'm loyal to the king. Bring that hot flame, duplicate. Loyal to the king.
All right, shalom, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Barakatham, Yahweh Shemal Alatham Bashim Yahushai. Okay, Isupk started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. Okay, and this is the Florida's Lashawan Qaash class down here at the headquarters, 1628 Avenue E, Riviera Beach. Okay, so tonight what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get into the 18 nations. Okay, big up to Officer Shiratazar in the building. Okay, helping me hold it down. Most High Christ, good to see you, brother. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the 18 nations. Okay, shout out to KJ the designer as usual, on point, up in the building. Okay. Okay, the 18 nations names known today. Okay, let me make sure I got this correct. Okay. Oh, okay, I left out biblical names, okay? Okay. 1 second. Okay. Okay. Sloppy. Together. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, so we have 18 nations. Okay. $18 nations. And we're going to start, okay, we're going to put up the name that they're known as today, okay, and then we're going to put up their biblical name, okay, and then we're going to go ahead and get it in the Hebrew, okay. Okay, just so y'all know, up here at the top, I got the 18 nations, names known today. Okay, that's today, and then we got the biblical name. Okay, how do you say that in the Hebrew? It's going to be ha, which is the, okay. Shama wa na, Aishara, which is 18, okay. Shama wa na is Shama wa na is 10, right? Hold on, let me double check that.
That's 18 out of 1.
Right. Shama wa na is 10. Okay, and Aishara is 8, which will be 18. Okay, and then you got Gawayan, which is nation. Okay,
Aishara is 10.
Aishara is 10. Let me see. Right, Aishara. Okay, I had it backwards. Shamawana is 8. Aishara is 10. Okay. Aishara is 10. Shamawana is 8. So that would be 18 in today's in English. Okay. And then Gawayan is nation. Okay. So we have the 18 nations. Okay. And this is how we have it written in the Hebrew over here. Okay? So we're going to go through the 18 nations. That's the curriculum for today. I don't know if we'll be able to get through all 18. It shouldn't be an issue. We'll try to push through them. The most time-consuming part is just writing it on the board or whatever. Okay? All right. Okay.
Put a ma at the end and go.
Oh, I sure did. What? Don't know why I did that. Just have to take seat. Now there it is. One too many loops. Right. Oh shit. Okay. It's locked here. Okay, we got Officer Itazab in the building on Sign Christ. Okay. Okay, so the first nation that we're going to go ahead and decipher would be today. It would be called India. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see the board, Sharatazak?
Kind of Wakan, sir. It's kind of light though.
All right, let me see what I can do. Hold on. I had a. Okay. Okay.
Con, that was better.
Okay. So today, India is called India. Should I? Oh, hold on. Let me try to move the camera a little bit. It's kind of at an angle. That's better?
Con, that's Tawab right there.
Okay.
Con, Wakan.
Oh. Cord.
Yep.
Oh, tight.
Yeah, right there.
Okay. That's that then. All right. So today, they're called India. I wonder who changed their name. but the power of the universe, the God of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, okay, they're called Elam, okay? Okay, Elam. And in the Hebrew, it would be Ayalam. So this is still, okay, this is how you say the biblical name in English, okay? So this is not the Hebrew, this is English still, okay? In the Hebrew, it would be Ayalam. Okay? And we're going to write it out in the Hebrew. I have to get some new markers, maybe. Okay? Ayalam, which would be what do we call them? East Indians. Over there in India, we call them East Indians. Okay. So they would, that in the Hebrew, it would be Ayalam. Okay. Let's see who else we got in the class. Shalom, Sister Darsha. Darsha in the building, Most High in Christ. Trooper Halak. Shalom Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Barakatah. Shalom Yahweh Shemal Athan Bashim Yahushai Darsha. Okay, Most High in Christ.
You put the link in there, right?
Yep. Let's see. Yeah, it's there. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sharata's in the building.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, sis. I see you. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Good to see you. Virtually or virtually, that's good enough.
In the metaverse.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just good, man.
Double dip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when you do a cut report, yeah. Ooh, it come out right.
Okay.
All right. So we're getting into the 18 nations. Okay. Okay, we went over how to say it in the Hebrew. We spelled it over here in the Hebrew. Okay, so the first of the 18 nations is India. Okay, they're called India today. In biblical time, they were called Elam. Okay, and how to say Elam in the Hebrew was Ayalam. Okay, Ayalam. You have the I. Okay, and then you have the ya, the la, and the ma. Okay, I, ya, lam. Okay, everybody in the class should be, familiar with that. Okay. All right. So the next one would be Assyria. Okay. Yep. My marker is not. I have to do something about these markers, man. All right, so I'll go back to this one. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so the next one would be Assyria. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay. How do we say that today? We would be like the Assyrians, right? Assyria.
Mm-hmm.
The Assyrians. Okay.
Well, they call themselves Syria.
Syria.
Wait. I think that is. Actually, I don't
know. Yeah, okay. So we got Assyria. Okay. And in biblical times, they were called Ashar. Help me out here.
Asur? I mean, Asur?
Ashawar.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, but that's in the Hebrew. I'm saying
Ashur.
yeah. In the English, today's term is Assyria. In the Old English, okay, in the Bible is Ashur.
Right.
Ashur.
Right.
Like I'm gonna reassure you.
Right. Ashur is their name in Old English in the Bible. Okay, but Hebrew, okay, it would be Ashur. You are absolutely correct. Sharatazah. Okay.
So you put another room.
No, same one.
Same.
Mm-hmm. I be smelling that stuff in my sleep. I be like, I get this school.
You feel me?
I ran out at the house. I still ain't bought now. Right? Cheaper, huh? We want to buy nothing unless I buy stuff for school, you know, but for myself, I seem like I can't even do it. I'm like, no, I'll be all right. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so in Hebrew is ashur. I'm sorry, ashawar. Ashawar. Okay. Trooper, what is it? Trooper Halak. If you can, brother, if you're not a slave or whatever, go ahead and hit the link so you can jump into class live with us. Okay.
We got 4 people live with us watching.
Okay. Okay, so you got Shah, War. Okay. What does that look like? Okay. Okay, so in Hebrew it's Ashur. Assyria, Ashur, Ashur. In the Hebrew, Ashur. Okay. Okay, now we got Syria. We did Assyria. Now we got Syria.
Yeah, Ashawar is Ashawar is a step.
That's what the Lord called them.
It means a step.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now we got Syria. Okay, in biblical old terms, Old English, it would be Aram. I'm thinking that we already covered these nations, but you know, this is what the curriculum I was given, so I'm going to go ahead and run through it. Okay, never get enough. Aram, okay, and this is how you would write it in the Hebrew. Okay, just let me know if my writing's too short, too small, or if you got any questions, go ahead and jump in there.
No, it's perfect, Adawan.
Okay, Most High Christ. Wow. All right, so we got India, Assyria, and Syria. Okay. It's just funny. I always thought it was just us calling them Arabs. Okay. Other people call them Arabs?
Yeah. No, well, okay. Arab is because they're from Arabia.
Right. That's what you know what I mean? I thought it would have said Arabia, so not Arabs.
We definitely call them Arabs.
Yeah, we
Go to the Arabs.
yeah.
They don't even be from Arabia.
Trust.
Yeah, come on, man.
God, we over here. I thought they were, I thought it would have said Arabia.
You don't even gotta be from Arabia, man. It's Arab right there.
Brother made this list.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I apologize to y'all. It's too much.
Arabs.
Jeez. All right, we got the Arabs.
Hey, look, their name is close. Their name is close to it.
Oh my goodness. All right, we got the Arabs.
Oh, that's this.
Okay. Okay. Jeez.
Arabia.
I was gonna say Arabs. Say Arabs. Good. Okay.
Yo.
Oh, okay.
Nigga wrote that shit.
Wow. Okay, hold on.
Oh.
Whew. Okay.
Like they had it was in a row at first. India, Syria, Arabs.
All right, so Salakia. We got the Arabs, which is Ishmael, okay? Threw me for a loop. I'm like, everybody calling me. Salakia. Okay, Ishmael. Over there in Arabia, right? The Arabs, it would be Ishmael in biblical name. His biblical name would be Ishmael. In the Hebrew, how do you say it? It's Yasha Ma'ala. Yasha Ma'ala.
Yep.
That's Yasha My Allah.
Yep.
Salakia. Yasha My Allah. Okay. Yasha My Allah. Ya. Okay. Sha. Okay. My. Okay. Then and La. Okay. So it gives you all the characters right here. All you have to do is turn around and put it, transfer it over into the ancient Hebrew, okay? Okay. Nice one. Yeah. So. La. Okay. Ya, Sha, My. The Ma and the I are connected. La. Okay. Yashemai Allah.
Yes, sir.
Whose brother is that? Somebody in the chat tell me whose brother that is.
We got 3 people in the
Ishmael. Ishmael had a little brother. Yo. Okay. Oh, that's the real deal right there. That's the real deal right there. Yeah, that's the real deal. Who the hell is that?
Ishmael.
I know it. Look, just like it's got
The era.
Yeah. Shoot. Yeah, that's the real deal right there.
Yeah. We in the game now, coach.
Yeah.
Charging me an arm and a leg, but
Ooh. What was it before? It was $50, right? Something like that. What was
yeah,
it?
he less than that. No, now it's more. But it was $50 per piece. Now
Right.
It's $65 for the set.
Oh man, you lying to me.
Yeah.
I'm hurt.
No.
Hurt.
Not you paying $65. I'm paying. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's still $100. It's going up.
So how much is gonna be for the pants?
For the whole set is $115.
No, I'm saying for the pants. I got
Pants
the top.
only. Nah, I got you the pants. I told you I was gonna take care of you.
Oh no, I ain't shit.
All right, well, I'll take donations, but
Yeah, I turned them into some pajamas for one of my, wear that.
yeah. Ross is over there taking notes.
No,
He's like, I hear what y'all talking about.
Hey, Shiraz is okay. All right. Somebody in the chat tell me who Ishmael's brother. Who's Ishmael's little brother? Okay. Yeah, I like that.
Just say for the blood of my brothers.
Okay.
Count Qaash, like, nigga, I need one of them bases. He didn't even get approved yet. He's like, nigga, I need that.
Yeah,
bass.
he on that. So.
Yeah, that's what he on.
Yeah. My brother on a whole different level.
Mm-hmm.
All right. For time's sake, nobody wants to answer the question.
Yeah, they gave up. It's four, like, if I may.
Go ahead.
It's 4 people in the group chat, man. Y'all should be interacting. You know what I'm saying? This is a class. Man.
Chance Zimmerman. Shalom, Yahabashim, Yahshua Barakatah. What's going on, brother? So we're going over the 18 nations, okay? We started with India, which is Elam, okay? And then Hebrew is Ayalam, okay? Then we had Assyria, which is Ashur. And in the Hebrew is Ashawar, okay? And then we got Syria, which is Aram, okay? And the Hebrew is Aram, okay? And then we have the Arabs, okay? And in biblical, his name is Ishmael, okay? And in the Hebrew is Yashama'ila, Yashama'ala, okay? And I was asking who's Ishmael's little brother? Who is Ishmael's little brother? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move on though, and I'll wait for an answer. Okay, so now we got the Chinese. Okay, the Chinese in biblical Old English would be Moab. Okay, Moab. In Hebrew, to say Moab, it would be Ma, Wa, A, Ba. Okay? Ma, Wa, Abba, which is 4 characters, Ma, Wa, Ah, and Ba, okay? Ma, Wa, Abba, okay? Ma, Wa, Abba, okay? The Chinese nation was created by a father having sex with his wife or his daughter. Okay? Chinese, Moab, Mawa'aba, father had sex with his daughter, and that's how that nation came about. Brother literally came out of one hill and went right into another one.
Yep.
Okay? We'll have to get some troopers in here, man. I wanted to hit
What's that?
Gobble War. He says he's off on Thursday nights. That's the only night he off, so we you know what I mean. It was either I was thinking because I wanted to get with him and go down there in the city, you know, and try to establish a presence. But you know, get him in here, get in here, you know what I mean. Do some kind of work.
And these brothers need to become officers, man.
Man, some
guys.
Gobble War knew what to do.
I'm sorry, we got on live. Like, damn. Wow.
All right, so we got Chinese, which is the Moab. In Hebrew is Mawa'aba. Okay, the next we have his little brother. Japanese. Okay. In biblical terms, that would be.
Technically, that's his cousin and his brother.
You're right.
That's his cousin and his brother.
Wow, that boggles my mind. I can't even. I'm not even gonna. That.
My brother.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, his cousin and his brother. Yeah. Yeah. God, yeah. His cousin and his brother. Okay, so the Chinese and Japanese are brothers and cousins. Okay. Okay.
Go into Most High as his brother.
Yeah. Okay, so in the Hebrew, that would be I Mawan. Okay. I Mawan. I'm a one. Okay. $18 nations on the planet Earth. Okay. And these are their names that they're called today. This is what they were called in biblical times. And this is how you say their biblical names in the Hebrew. Japanese nation was created again by a father sleeping with his daughter. Okay?
You know what happens when that happens.
Down syndrome.
Right.
Okay.
Mongoloism.
There you go.
Mongoloism. And they call them the Mongoloids.
Oh, okay. Most High in Christ. The sister answered the question.
Yeah, Most High in Christ. She had to pull up the notes for that.
Yes. Most High in Christ, though, yes. Ishmael's brother was Isaac. Okay. I saw a heavy breakdown on anti-Semitism. Okay. Like real true anti-Semitism is black people being shot down in the streets. Okay. Black people being discriminated against. That's real anti-Semitism. Okay. Because Ishmael is who, you know what I mean? Well, you got to do the whole breakdown, like from Noah to his 3 sons, and then all the way. Ishmael was who was chosen from Shem, okay, or Shem, okay. So that's real anti-Semitism. Black people being discriminated against, not the so-called white man, not Chinese people, not the Arab, nobody else but black people. Okay, we are the ones that were given or chosen by the Most High. Okay, that came out of the loins of Shem. Okay, our forefathers.
She said, I can hear you.
Okay, all right. So up next we got so-called white people. So-called because they're not white. Nobody on this planet is the color white.
If you find one,
I mean, they come close. I've seen some milky-looking white people. You know what I mean?
if you find one, that is not a person.
Right.
It's not a human.
God,
You gotta call somebody, man.
that's a good point. That is a good point. If you do find a real, you just found an alien. Okay.
New creature.
We got to, then it would be the 19 nations on the earth. Okay. So the so-called white man, or the so-called white people, okay, would be Edom. Or when he came out of the matrix, he was named Esau, which means wasted away, right?
I just slipped my mind.
Okay, so-called white people, when he came out the matrix, he was named Esau, and he went on to create a land called Edom. Okay, so Hebrew would be Adawan.
Oh no, that's I don't think Esau. Is that Isupk? Yeah, couldn't think of it. Yeah.
Adawan, which means what, Itazar?
means
Well, you be on
it can mean. Hold on, I want to get you the actual one because it can mean different things. Right, red.
it. Mm-hmm.
Ready.
Ruddy. Okay. So the so-called white people in biblical times, they were called Esau. That's the forefather Esau, and he went on to create a nation Edom. Okay. And in the Hebrew it reads Adawam. Okay. Wa Ma, and the Wa and the Ma are connected. Adawam. Okay.
If I may, like, if you want to be correct, if I may, you want to be correct, instead of white people, you would really call them the red people. Why they want to call our Native Indian brothers Redskins, make football teams after them. They're the true red people on the earth, man. They're the ones that they're known as rednecks.
Right, I was just gonna say that. No, go ahead.
Yeah, they're the ones known as rednecks.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They're the Confederates that joined together against black people. They're the real red people.
Mm-hmm.
Not the Native Indians. Native Indians are the tribe of Gad, a holy nation.
They're brown.
They're brown. You know what I'm saying? They're brown just like you and me. But these people who blood show through their skin, which is what I think Esau is, wasted away. They are red because their blood can show through their skin. Our skin don't do that, as you can see. So you can't see my blood nowhere on my body. But you can see their blood. This is why they get red around their neck.
That's it. Okay. The water for that.
I erased it.
No, that's okay. So there are no white people on the planet. I just always say if you see a white person, call the authority.
You call NASA or something. That's a white man.
Call the authorities if you see a white so-called human being, okay? Call the authorities. All right. Good stuff right there. All right. So, okay. You got anything, Sharatazar? Anything else, brother?
No.
If I could, like they'll get mad at us for using the term white person or white people or white man. They'll get mad it's crazy. Anytime they hear that term, white man, it don't matter if it's positive or negative. It's like they get mad when the niggas say white man or white person. But then you can't call them red man. You can't call them red person.
I've never heard that. They get mad when you call them white.
Okay, well, from my experience working with white people.
Okay.
If I'm listening to something and they can hear it over and over and over and over again, they hear white people this, white people that. They start to get frustrated, like, oh my God, it's always, why does it have to be black and white?
Yeah, I was just
y'all
gonna
made
say,
it black and white.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, as soon as you said that, they just hate being called out.
Yeah.
If you talk about white people, period, you could call them anything, but they just hate being called out on their garbage. You know what I mean? That's all that is. Like, they hate being, like, they're doing it, but they hate being, for somebody to point it out. I mean, white people they are the craziest people. Man, they are the craziest species on this planet, man. They out of their mind, man.
Like last week we was at camp. Somebody, I think it was you, and you was no. I think it was I forget who it was. But brother was up talking about the oppressor this, the oppressor that. He wasn't even talking about white people as a total. He was like oppressed, he was talking about white people as a total, but he was using the word oppressor. And so, when some white dude walked by, he started flicking the middle finger at him, like, and in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, you identify as an oppressor then. You know what I'm saying? You identify as a slave master because that's the term we use. So they just hate being called on their crap.
Okay. Most High Christ. All right, so the next nation that we got coming up is Israel. Okay. In biblical time, Israel, or today we're called Israel. Well, guess what we was called back in biblical time? Somebody tell me what we was called back in biblical times. Lashawan, Chance, Trooper Halak. What was Israel called, KJ? What was Israel called back in biblical time? Yeah, that coffee, boy, that doing. Whew, buzzing. Man, good stuff. Lord allow me to get to see my brother Sharatazat tomorrow in the flesh. Okay. Anybody in the class, in the chat, what was Israel called in biblical time? I don't think so, but I can't say.
Surprised me last time.
Because
Salakia.
go ahead, Sharatazat.
You know, I was thinking about what Itazab said, right? About how the Edomite was walking by and he heard the brother, and then he just flicked him the finger.
Okay.
And I was thinking, like, that's why the scriptures say he's a fugitive.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because he running from his judgment. He running from the law. Like, he's a fugitive, man. And anytime he hear anything about himself,
right, he
automatically get defensive.
Mm-hmm.
He's a criminal.
Right. That's just like, when you hear people be in church and they say the pastor is talking to me. Because you know what I mean? Like, they know they doing that job. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
So when we out there and no crackers get mad or whoever, they know, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's what we doing. That's what we own, you know what I mean? But freak you, F you.
Like the cat.
And
oh, my bad.
And you know what, sir? That's so heavy and spiritual because you know how Edomites be like, oh, well, I didn't enslave you. So if you didn't do it, so why you walking by flicking the finger?
Right.
Check this out, if I may, because that same day at camp, when I was up there talking, some devil walked by with his Judite rib or whatever, and I kind of pointed him out. I'm like, yo, you love black people, so what's up? You know what I'm saying? And he was like, I love black people. I gotta I sleep with. I mean, I'm married to a black woman. I was like, in slavery, the slave master used to sleep with our black women every day. And it started like as I was going in on it, it started convicting him. And he's like, yeah, I sleep with her every day. I'm like, exactly. And so did our slave master.
Right.
And then he went to flicking me off. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like the truth because he couldn't do nothing but say, yeah, I sleep with him every night, just like a slave master. Like, yeah, because you are the slave master. And she's sleeping with her slave master. It's not love. This is, captivity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. But only difference is that she made the decision to sleep with the slave master just so she can be in the big house instead of out in the shed with her other sisters and brothers. You know what I'm saying?
And you right, and that's what's crazy. She think that she made a decision, but really, she in her mind she had no choice because she didn't want to live in the shed.
Right.
She didn't want to live in the shed.
No choice but to go sleep with the slave master.
She didn't want to thug it out with the nigga.
But nah, that's that is. I tell people all the time, like this one cat, I was like, because it just comes up, talking, and I'm like, the white man can have his Mercedes and all that, and condos and this, that, and the third. He said, I told him, I said, you come to my house, man, I live in an alley, dog. I live in an alley, literally live in and I made that decision because I'd rather be, down here by these brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, than be trying to play, Uncle Tom up in some gated community surrounded by, Edomites that hate me. You know what I mean? Man, forget that. Listen.
She had to make it. She was like, I don't want to sleep with you. I don't want to be in the shed with niggas. Trying to sleep up in that big bed in the big house, eat some white people food.
Yeah. Some plain tasting white people food. Okay.
Unsalted.
All right.
So a pinch of salt and some raisins.
Right. All right. So the question was, what was Israel called back in biblical times? Nobody has the answer, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you. Okay, Israel is the only nation that has obtained or kept their name. Okay, we double tap. Okay, back in biblical times, we're called what we are called today, Israel. Okay. That's who the Bible is about. Okay, that's who the most high power of the universe chose. Okay, Israel. Okay. Okay. In the Hebrew, how do you say Israel? Yashar Allah. That the my would make it how can I say it? It would make it plural, like Israelites. You know what I mean? Yashar Allah is Israel. Okay. Yah, Shar, Shah and the Ra are together. Yah, Shar, Allah. Okay. Yah, Shah, Allah. Most High in Christ. Can't wait. Go to camp again. At the end, it's always we make noise. Well, everybody, we make the sidewalk shake, man. It's wonderful. Okay.
I was like, Cat was about to close it down. I'm like, it's locked the server up, me. We ain't close it out.
Oh, okay.
He's like, oh shit, wow.
Oh, okay.
Ground shake. Remember we was about to roll it out. We didn't do it.
Right.
I love that part. You can't not have that part.
Okay, so what do we got? We got India, Elam, Ayalam, Assyria, Ashur, Ashur, okay, Syria, Aram, okay, Arabs, Ishmael, Yashamai Allah, okay, Chinese, Moab, Mawa'aba, Chinese, Ammon, Imawan. Oh, okay, Salakia, Japanese, Salakia, Ammon, Imawan, so-called white people, okay, Edom, Esau, Adawam, and then you have Israel, Yasha Allah, okay? Okay, that's the first 8. So we got 10 more to go. Okay, so let me take this down. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and continue. All right, so we left off with Israel. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and do the next one. We want to go ahead and do a few, starting with Ethiopians.
The Ethiopians also. All right, so next we have the nation. Okay, is this visible?
Yep.
The Ethiopians. All right. If you're familiar, you know what I'm saying, the Lord, you know that the Lord despises this nation, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, scriptures all throughout the Bible that you can go and read, man. And listen, man, while we sit here trying to love all of Africa.
Hey, Salakia.
Huh?
The brother Chance Zimmerman says he can't hear a thing. Okay, I'm presuming he's talking about the class. So if y'all can hear me, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat to make sure it's not on my end.
No, I could hear it.
Oh, okay.
It's probably on his end. He probably got like
Might be his computer.
Yeah. Might be something on his end.
Oh, okay. Most High Christ. Check your volume, brother. Yeah, you gotta check your speakers or something, because we should be good to go over here.
Make sure everything unmuted. But yeah, the Ethiopians, man, Qaash in the Bible, right? So today's term, we know them as the Ethiopians. In the Bible, they were referred to as Qaash or Ethiopians.
Gone. That's the woman. That's the woman at the well. Remember,
Mm-hmm.
in the book of John.
Right.
The Sumerian woman who she converted to Judaism, that was an Ethiopian woman.
Right. And look,
in the land of Assyria.
And that's heavy too, because you know what I'm saying, now you got a big following of people. You got a big following of people who are Ethiopians claiming to be the Jews. You know what I'm saying? Claiming to be, like, they call them Ethiopian Jews. Like, everybody gets to take your identity except for you.
Right. It's no problem when anybody else claims it. It's not a problem.
Right.
They embrace it.
Right.
They set them up something so those Ethiopians can integrate into the Jewish community.
Yep.
But niggas, oh man, no.
Yep. They wouldn't.
You know what? No, niggas can't. But we would have to be under them.
Right.
For us to say we're the Jews and stand by ourselves, nigga, please.
Look, what do they say? They'll say this. Like, if you say you're a Jew,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Because that's the term black people usually use when it comes to, you know, this whole identity. So they'll say, you know, I identify as a Jew. They'll say, oh, are you an Ethiopian Jew? Like, you can't just be a Jew, the Jew. Right. You gotta be an Ethiopian Jew, or, you know, some type of sync, what is it called? You know, some type of sect that they identify with. Right. You know what I mean?
Somebody that they have approved.
They've approved. They put their stamp on it and stuff. Like, nah, but the Ethiopians are not Jews, and that's so heavy. Right. You brought that out, Austin. Because they can, you know, identify as the Jew. You know what I'm saying? Or Jewish. And the white man will love it. The white man will eat it up. But if we try to claim that we're the Jews, now we anti-Semites. Now we anti-Semitic. You know what I'm saying? Now we the ones that hate, you know, Jewish people or Jews. You know what I'm saying? Well, we the real Jews. Right. We the real Israelites, according to the Bible.
Next time I hear them, I'm like, I do not hate myself.
Go ahead.
Well, we got a beautiful precept for them.
Oh yeah.
We got Zephaniah 2:12.
Mm-hmm.
They can have that one. They can take that one.
Mm-hmm. All right. So Qaash is Qaash. Qaash is Qaash. This is how you pronounce it in the English. You understand? Qaash is Qaash. Written Qaash. You understand? That's Qaash in the Bible for Ethiopians. You know what I mean?
You got the precept like
you got it?
Come.
Go ahead.
Zephaniah 2:12. For all the Ethiopian lovers.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Ye Ethiopians also, ye shall be slain by my sword.
Right. You're gonna be slain by the Lord. So by who you know what I'm saying? You do it say it in the verse before it? Who's saying that?
It says, verse 11, the Most High will be terrible unto them.
Right. The Most High is going to do this. You know what I'm saying? These ain't like, we don't have to lift a finger. We don't got to go and tell Ethiopians that they're not the Jews. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to go and, you know, throw ourselves onto, you know, a grenade trying to tell Ethiopians that they're going to be destroyed. The Lord is going to destroy them. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to go and run into no war trying to kill no Russians and no Germans and no, you know, fake Jews and no Ethiopians, because the Lord going to destroy them. You know what I mean? Read on.
God. For he will famish all the gods of the earth.
Right. Listen, he getting rid of all, like, you can see it right now. Like, what happened to them East Indians? They threw their gods in the water.
Yeah.
Right down the river.
Yeah, them Ethiopians, they've been under a famine forever. You know what I mean? Like,
Eternal.
They don't have no food in their land. You know what I'm saying? Like they eating dirt over there. You know what I'm saying? So
Dirt
Most Christ. Go ahead.
And they used to be, and those people, you know what I'm saying, the Ethiopians, the Egyptians, all of them, they used to be wealthy, man. You know what I'm saying? They used to have it all. But they getting destroyed by the Most High. Read on.
Right. And men shall worship him. Everyone from his place, even all the isles of the heathen.
Right. Go ahead.
Ye Ethiopians also, ye shall be slain by my sword.
Yeah, you listen, don't think you're going to escape from this. No amount of feed the children is going to save you. You know what I'm saying? You know the commercial they used to have on TV? Yeah. Feed the children.
Right.
Did you about to say something?
No, I was gonna say, the scripture said like men used to worship them.
Right.
They was the jump at one time. And the Lord said he was gonna slay them.
Yeah, they used to be worshipped, man. Listen, the Lord gonna slay them. It says, what? Read that part again, Baba Kushak.
Come on, okay. Ye Ethiopians also, ye shall be slain by my sword.
By the Lord's sword, man. The Lord is going to destroy these nations. Now you gotta bring yourself out of loving everybody. The Lord don't want you to love everybody. You understand? He's getting ready to destroy your enemies. You know what I'm saying? Those that surround you. And it's for a good cause, man. You've been at the bottom of every nation on the earth. All 18, we going through 18 nations, and you've been at the bottom of all 17 of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You've been at the bottom of them, and you are trying to love these people when the Lord is going to destroy them and put you above them. You know what I'm saying? You ought to wake up, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like your Officer Shirazazai. If you could, let me get where it says the synagogue of Satan, real quick, and then we'll move on.
Revelation
8:23.
chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty.
Right, you know what I'm saying? The Lord knows what we doing, man. He see what we going through. He see that, you know what I'm saying, that we at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? You see that we struggling. Every Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian on the earth can relate to this one thing. That we struggle. There's a struggle in the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community. You know what I'm saying? All of us can agree on that. Even if you were LeBron James would come out himself and say, and try to speak up for the struggle that we're going through. You know what I mean? And then he'll get told to shut up and dribble. Wow. So we have this struggle, right? When the Lord says he knows our struggle, he knows your poverty, he knows your tribulations. Read on.
But thou art rich.
But we rich. Why? Because we are the children of the Most High. We have the inheritance of the kingdom of God. You understand? Like when we actually serve the Most High and we get back to who we truly are, we got a whole kingdom. You know what I'm saying? And spiritually, you know what I'm saying? We the most spiritual people on the earth without even trying. Black people are the most spirited people in anything they do. They put all their spirit into, it's just that we putting our spirit into the wrong stuff. We put all our spirit, like that's why LeBron James is paid how he paid, because he put all his spirit into it. That's why somebody like Kodak Black can get million hits on YouTube, because he putting his spirit into it. You know what I'm saying? We are the most spirited people. That's why we're so rich. You know what I mean? Read on.
If I could, I was thinking, like, piggyback on what you're saying. I was thinking the other day, like what people, like we such a rich people, like you said, like we the salt of the earth.
Right.
Like we in poverty, man. You understand? Like the barrios, the ghettos, the reservations, and like we come from there and we make it look good to come from there. Right. You get what I'm saying? Like everybody want to be from the hood, from the ghetto.
Thank you. Exactly. Everybody want to. Go ahead.
All right. And I know the blasphemy.
Hold on, Salaki. I thought you were about to say something, but yeah, like you're so right. Like we make being a hood nigga look good. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, we got ski mask. Like I went and got ski masks because like we make it look good. I knew that if I put ski masks up on the UPKFL website, we gonna rock them and make them look fly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and these are things like you would think the ski, but Esau, he made the ski mask so his face won't get cold in the wintertime. We took it and we said we're gonna make a style out of this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody getting ski mask because of the style.
Come on.
The jewelry we wear, it's a style. You know what I'm saying? Like eating people make videos of food that you can make in prison because we made it cool.
Right.
It's cool to have prison food. Like, who does that?
If I may, real quick before we move on, that what you're saying is like when he said we're rich, like spiritually we're rich. You know what I'm saying? We are rich because the spirit that the Most High has put on us, and He's with us. You know what I mean? And He chose us. You know what I'm saying? Like, so everything about Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you know what I'm saying? Our spirit and what we have, it makes us rich. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely. So, like, if you could go ahead.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
Right. What's a blasphemy, man? That's a lie against the Most High. That's a lie against the Bible. That's blasphemy. So he said, I know the blasphemy of them that what?
Which say they are Jews. Now,
everybody in the world knows who calls themselves Jews. They know that, you know what I'm saying, a nigga can't be a Jew. You know what I'm saying? They in their mind, a nigga cannot be a Jew. And you can't call a nigga a Jew. And every show that you watch, every movie you watch, when you think of the word Jew, you think of one people. You know what I'm saying? You think of Esau, man, the so-called white man, the red man. You know what I'm saying? Or you might think of the Ethiopians, who done became part of that Jewish mantra. You know what I'm saying? But nobody's calling a nigga in South Central LA a Jew. Nobody's calling a nigga in Revere Beach a Jew. You understand? But somebody calls himself a Jew, and the whole world believes in. And they are what? Read on.
And are not.
They're not. They're not the Jews. And this is coming out the Bible. This ain't my words. This ain't Officer Shiratazai's words. This is out of the Bible. Read on for time's sake. We're gonna.
But are the synagogues of Satan.
They are the synagogue of Satan, man. Those are the real devils on the earth. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's not no little red man unless you understand that the red man is the so-called white man. Sure. You know what I mean? So that's who Satan is. That's who the devil is. That's the synagogue of Satan. Those people that call themselves Jews and they're not. Because they came from Germany. How you come from Germany and you're supposed to be a Jew? Like how you come from Germany, but Israel is your land. You know what I'm saying?
If I could, I saw on the internet. I saw what is it? Who are those people over there again?
Ukraine.
Ukraine, yeah. The Ukraine soldiers had a flag,
right? And
it had their colors on it, but it had the swastika in the middle of it.
Right. And it's crazy because what's it called? The lady who's the ambassador, she got on TV and was like, you know, this is so reminiscent of World War II. We had this happen, and Hitler was the bad guy. We had to get rid of him. But at the same time, y'all are Hitler.
Right.
You're Hitler. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all keep his whole ideology alive every day. But yet you're upset because somebody else is doing to you what you did to another people. It just makes no sense, man. So let them battle it out, man. A black person should not get involved.
Yeah, that's true. What's so crazy before we go ahead and move on? Like the way the Lord do things, you know what I mean? Like you don't understand it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord is making Putin kill, you know what I mean, Ukrainians. When you would think, you know what I mean, like they would just love each other, you know what I'm saying? But the Lord, man, he does it in a way that we cannot understand. So what we need to do is just do what he say and let him, you know what I mean, let him go ahead and handle the business.
Right. He said, my thoughts are not your thoughts.
Right.
My ways are not your ways, man. Let him do his thing, man. Stay over here, learn his Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? Get in class, tune in on the Sabbath service. And that's us, man. We ain't got to worry about what Putin got going on. Let Putin be Putin. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Let Ukraine be Ukraine.
Let Ukraine be Ukraine. Them Nazis.
Right.
Let them Nazis be, man. Forget them. So, all right. So now we're gonna move on to the next word, man. That's if you ain't got nothing else. Right now.
No, that's it. That's it.
Okay. Dang.
That's the one we about to turn it.
It's the same one.
Yeah. There you
So next we have the Egyptians, right? Everybody know about them Egyptians. Everybody want to be them.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody want to be them.
Well, nigga.
Nigga, hey, white people want to be them too. Me. All right. Nice. I'm lucky about that, y'all. Egyptians, man. Even the white people want to be in. They play them in the movies.
You ain't lying.
They play them in the movies,
White
man.
man, boy, he is something else.
He want to be everybody.
Yeah.
He can't even be he want to be everybody except for who he really is, the devil. You know what I'm saying? But even when he do want to be the devil, he plays that role exceptionally well. He know how to be the devil, man. He want to be everybody except for when it comes to being a Nazi, man.
You know what? I just felt like if it was up to him, there would be no other people on the earth. Everybody would be white.
Everybody. That's what like people don't understand. That's what he's trying to do. He really want to like we think that it's all about being inclusive and having relationships with who you want to have relationships with. Really, he's thinking about I'm going to have babies with every black woman and eradicate their whole existence. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have a baby, and that baby's going to be an Edomite and not an Israelite. But we looking at it like, oh yeah, it's called integration. This is good. We moving forward, and we moving backwards. Watch this. You know what I'm saying? We moving backwards. So, without further ado, you had anything?
No.
I was just gonna go back into it. So Egyptians, that's Mizraim, right? Mizraim, you see that a lot in the Bible because it just comes up so often, especially when dealing with our captivity, man. We was enslaved by the Egyptians. You know what I'm saying? In the land of Mizraim, right? Or the Egyptians. All right? So in Hebrew, this is the biblical term for them. Now in Hebrew, it would be pronounced Ma. So like if these words are like running together. Taza, it's like Tazar, Yum. All right? Ma Tazar Yum. See? So that's how you really say it. Not Matazar Rai Yum. Right? Matazarium. Right. Because I remember Captain was like struggling with it. He's like, is it Matazarium or Matazarium?
Matazarium.
Right. So it's Matazarium. All right. This is in the ancient Ma. Taza. It's the symbol for Taza. Ra. Good night. I got no space. Hold on.
Just right up below it. Yeah.
Ma Tazar Yum. The Taza and the Ra are connected, and the Ya and the Ma are connected at the end, making it Ma Tazar Yum. Ma Tazar Yum. All right, I'm gonna move on from time since I spent a lot of time talking.
That's all right. Whatever they don't get tonight, they'll get next Friday.
All right. Okay. The North Africans. Now, keep in mind, man, like these are all we done went through 3. This would be the 3rd African nation that we're going over.
But everybody want to be an Egyptian.
And then on top of that, we seeing that there are more nations in Africa than just one. Like, so to call yourself African, even these nations don't identify as one nation.
But guess who calls themselves the North Africans today?
Who's that?
The white man.
True.
He calls himself a North African.
He's everybody. I'm telling you, everybody, man.
Wow.
Everybody, man. And guess what? He needed to put his foot in his mouth, which is how you say North African in the Bible. Foot or put. I like to say foot. Because they smell like one. It's a lot. Foot or put. However you want to pronounce it is really the same. Especially in English. When you see P and H together, this is not an English class, but on some scholarly stuff, when you see a P and an H together, usually that can be pronounced as an F, like fuck. But for this class, we'll just say put, right? So North Africans in the Bible is known as put. So whenever you see put in the Bible, just know that that's talking about the North Africans today, right? That's who identifies as North Africans today. Every nation that we're going over identifies in the Bible. All right? Every nation that we know of today is in the Bible. So we got put, you pronounce what? What? All right? Because, of course, even though I said, with the F, there's no F sound in Hebrew. If you read the alphabet, there's no F, which is why the shapar, right? A lot of people know about the shapar. It's the horn that we blow for the Sabbath service. It's made out of a ram's horn or a goat's horn. And that's pronounced shapar, but Esau pronounced it shofar. They pronounce it shofar because they don't understand Hebrew. They don't speak Hebrew. They speak some bastard tongue that is not Hebrew. So the word put is pronounced what? This is how you would spell it. What? What? Ta. All right, the wa and the ta are connected, making it what. And that's the North Africans in the Bible. All of these nations have all of these nations have an identity in the Bible, man. Oh. That name, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Shalom, Jimmy. I'm only saying Jimmy because that's what it's saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm only saying Jimmy because that's what it's saying. All right. So that's the North Africans.
I see you in. I just got the puffy head going tonight.
Yeah.
God.
I'm sorry, cry.
Listen, man.
I remember Shratazar cut his hair not too long ago. That junk getting big, Shratazar.
Con, I cut the sides.
Oh yeah. Listen,
I'm talking. I remember you cut it all low, way back.
Oh yeah, that was in August last year.
You came back.
Yeah, you came back.
Shoot.
Oh, sorry.
Listen, I'm rocking the puffy head because the Lord knows my tribulations, man. In my poverty.
I feel you.
Hey, listen, man.
Need a new rib.
I need a new rib. Oh man, we're gonna talk too. So that's Pawat. Let's move on. South Africa.
You want to share another cup?
Yeah, kind of. If I could. Man, y'all tricked me, man. Y'all got that bottle in the refrigerator. I'm like, what is this? Thought it was a good day today. Still a good day. South Africans. Canaan. People known as Canaan. I believe on the map. Oh man, I believe on the map there's a land called Canaan. Still to this day. Yeah, still to this day. And if you you know what I'm saying, if you get this book, it's called Valley of the Dry Bones. It's written by Rudolph R. Windsor. The brother that wrote the book Babylon to Timbuktu, he has a book called Valley of the Dry Bones. And in that book, it shows you a map. It shows you a map of Africa. And it'll show you lands where, you know, the Israelites live. And then they got lands called the Kingdom of Judah. They got lands called Judea. Lands all over really like the central part of Africa.
That continent.
Towards the west, yeah. Mm-hmm. Where most of our people lived before we was taken away from. Then it shows you the map of the slave route. It'll show you the slave route and how they were in those lands. They literally, it's like the white man knew he was there.
Right.
Or at least he found out he was there. Some one way or another, you know, you have to do your research, but it'll show you that they went to those places specifically. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And got us out of that land and came over to America. Wow. Yeah, man. It's heavy. Like,
it's deep.
Yeah. So we got South Africans, Canaan. All right. In the Bible, in the Hebrew, it's pronounced Ka Na Ain. Right? Ka Na Ain. It's a hard I. Ka Na Ain. This is how you spell it. Ka Na I Na. Ka Na Ain. The I and the Na at the end are connected, making it Ka Na Ain. That's Canaan in the Bible. The South Africans. We got North Africans, we got South Africans. We got 4 different Africans, and you want to be African American. Which African are you?
All the Africans in America.
You all them now. You 4 different Africans in America. Hey, listen, man. Lord be with you.
That's an identity crisis.
Ooh, that is an identity to water. Also, the shot said that is an identity crisis for you. Boy, and we listen, man. You can't tell me nothing about the Israelite Schools of Universal Practical Knowledge, man. We know our identity. You understand? You know, the so-called white man, he can't even tell you what he claims he's a Jew, but can't even tell you what tribe he come from. And right. if he knew anything, he would just say Judah.
Right.
He would just, but he can't even tell you that. I'm a Jew. I don't like, bruh. You know what I mean? But we don't suffer from identity crisis up in here, man. Thank you, the Most High. All right. So next we're going into France, man. We got the French. The French, man, and what they are referred to in the Bible is Gomer. The French in the Bible is Gomer, the nation of Gomer, man. You know what I'm saying? Which is one of the nations that comes out of Edom. Right. In Hebrew, it will be pronounced Gamar. Gamar. Yeah, that's another word we see. We've been seeing a lot, especially in the book of Psalms 83. You got Gomer in there. I think that's Gomer, right? When we read in Psalms 83, where it say,
when we actually
the nations are confederate against us. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe that's one of them. Or I could be wrong. Could be mistaken. Gamar. Ma-ra. The ma and the ra connected. So it makes it Gamar. Gamar. That's the French. All right. Putin. Russia.
Cabal.
Cabal, okay, yeah, that's Cabal. I was thinking Cabal. Nah. Cabal and them, all them.
All of them. I don't care if it ain't.
That's what I'm saying, man.
But the spirit is there, and I say all of them.
Listen, man, and Christians love the Book of Psalms, man. They love it, love it, love it. That's probably the only book they read in all of the Old Testament. Listen, if you Christian, go and read some Psalms, man. You need some Psalms in your life. Go read Psalms 83. Start at verse 1 and read the whole thing and see what you should be praying for, rather than praying that the Nazis in Russia in Ukraine can get through what they're going through. Instead of praying for Ukraine, man, pray what David prayed. You know what I'm saying? That he see the nations that enslaved and destroyed his people tumble away like the whirlwind, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the what's it called? The tumbleweed. Like a tumbleweed. That's what you should be praying for throughout it. All right, so let's go into Russia, man, where the war is kicking off in this biblical prophecy. Biblical prophecy was going on in the land of Magog, right? Gog and Magog, man. That's what the Bible refers to as the nation of Russia.
God is taking it to Magog.
Yeah, God is taking it to Magog. Right. Listen, man. That's what they identify as. So when you're reading in the scriptures about the end times and Armageddon and all that, listen, you see that name Magog, that is who Russia is. That's Russia. So you see that and you see what's going to happen, and you look at what's happening today. Now you can finally see that these scriptures are coming to life, man. You know what I'm saying? Right before your very eyes. I mean, in Isupk, we've been knew that it was alive. But when you see it, you're going to realize that day that these scriptures are alive, man. And Magog is going into the Third World War right now as we speak. And it's a blessing from the Most High, man, for you to wake up, man, and save your life, man. You know what I'm saying? So Magog is Russia. That's pronounced, pronounced Ma. Oops. Ma. Ga. Let me know if y'all can see this still. One. Maga one. Maga one. World War III is taking place in Maga one, man. And then it's gonna go all the way up into what's the valley of Jehoshaphat. You know what I'm saying? Maga one. Ma, Ga, Wa, oops. Wa, Na. Ma, Ga, Wa, Na. The Wa and the Na are connected. So you want to pronounce that Maga one. And that's Magog in the Bible for Russia. Where it is going down. Hot topic, man. That's a hot topic. If I don't move on from that, man, we'll be here for another hour.
Yes.
Okay.
It's still he did the pound sign 3 times.
You was looking for a note?
Yeah, the Gog and Magog. I wanted to make sure it was
I know.
I thought God was Russia and Magog was Ukraine.
Make Russia is both.
Okay.
That's what General Muhammad said. But Ukraine is Russia.
Right.
They just trying to separate themselves. That's why, that's why that man is so mad. Like, bro, y'all, he's supposed to be nice. What's up?
It's a Gog is Russia.
Right.
And Magog is his allies.
Right. Okay.
That's gonna come together with him.
Right. What that's a note.
Gog is Russia and Magog.
Yeah, that's what the general said.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So according to, what I'm saying, like we just gonna call it God. Of course, my God, what is Ma in Hebrew?
Magog means of God, the countries of God.
Exactly. The ma is of, correct? Or out of, or something like that. All right, you know what I'm saying? That's why it says Magog. Because it's the ma, I believe, now y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. The ma is like of or from.
You mean like a preposition?
Right.
Hold on, let me see.
Anybody in the chat, if y'all know, y'all take good notes. I know y'all do.
Con.
Right.
Ma is of.
Right. Ma is of. So all we saying is of.
Came out of Magog, right?
Right. Of Gog or Russia. Of Russia, basically. Of Russia. That's the Maga one. Right? So, you know, Gog and Magog is technically the same thing. It's just they're his ally. They're who's rocking with him. Which is Ukraine. Ukraine came out of Russia.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's all. Man, listen, these scriptures, man, dang, man, to a T.
Mm-hmm.
The scriptures, man, it's like the Lord don't make no mistakes. Lord don't make no mistakes, man. You better listen. You see something in the Bible, you know it's true. I love what Jeremiah was saying in class. I love what Jeremiah was saying in class yesterday, man. Like, if I sneeze on camera, it is on purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's for a point, man. I don't say nothing that I don't mean, or I, you know what I'm saying, or I don't know. You know what I mean? It's what he was saying. And of course, we learn from him, so we train ourselves to be the same way. Anything we say up on this camera, man, you can take to the bank. You get me? So Magog, ma being from or of, the one, out of God. So once y'all got all, make sure y'all got all this down. Give y'all a couple seconds. Make sure y'all got everything down, and then we're going to the next 5 or 4. If we got time, we got time.
Yeah, we got a few minutes.
Yeah, we got it.
Try to run through it. Let's see.
Man.
Yeah, they should have it. Should I go ahead?
Yeah. I'll take good notes. Take good notes.
I'll try to write. I mean, can't remember, but it's somewhere written down. You know
It's
what I mean?
in your heart.
Don't worry about that. It's good.
It's in your heart, man. That's another precept where it say, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna write this in your tablet in your heart.
With a
what is it? A diamond
tip,
edge?
yeah.
Something like that.
Tip of diamond.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Carved in there forever, man. You might not be able to pull the precept, but you know it. Mm-hmm. That's how Magog was. I'm like, I know for a fact. I can't call it, but I know what it means. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm gonna erase this above the board.
Might have to hit it with a little, yeah.
We can't wait to see y'all, man, for Passover.
It's gonna be a flash. You know we're gonna be so busy. Y'all gonna
like it never happened.
Yeah.
Hey, when you supposed to have a Passover?
Yeah. I don't know. I was on Shamar the whole time. So, remember that thing happened? I don't know. Notes, boy, notes.
Notes of some series. All right, so next on the list, man. So far we got India, we got Syria, we got Arabs, we got Chinese, Japanese, Red people, Israel, Ethiopians, Egyptians, North Africans, South Africans, French, and Russian. So next we're gonna go and find out who are the Greeks, which is mentioned plenty of times as well in the Bible. The New Testament is written in Greek. because we were under Greek rulership, Greek and Roman rulership. So who are they in the Bible?
Grecians.
Javon. This is a nigga name. They stole that. They stole that one, man. Javon. Either they stole it or they tried to hand it off to us. Like, here, y'all can have this thing right here. We don't want it no more. We're gonna go with Greek. Let's call us Greece. It's another thing you niggas can't have is Greece. All right, Javon, according to the Bible, and in Hebrew, it's pronounced Yawan. Yawan. Yawana. Wan and Na are connected, making it Yawan. It's an easy one right there. But man, Javon, that's they should have stuck with Javon, man. Like, shoot. You know, we're gonna keep this. It wasn't in his spirit, man. It's like, I hate that name. We're gonna change it up. German or Germany, right? Are known as Ashken. Ashkenaz.
It's an E.
Ashkenaz. Right? You got the Ashkenazi Jew.
Right.
Which is how you know they're really just German.
Right.
All right. And you can't spell Ashkenaz or Ashkenazi without Nazi.
Wow. Okay.
Ashkenazis. Right? In the Hebrew, it will be pronounced it's like Ka Naz. Ashkenaz. Spelled the same way as, it's pronounced the same way it's spelled in the English. And this is how it's written, so like you can't see that. Y'all have to forgive my handwriting, y'all. Hope y'all can read it.
Like Pac-Man.
It did, right? That's why I had to redo it. I'm trying to know. I thought to know. Ashkenaz. The A and the Sha are connected. The Ka and then the Na and the Za are connected. Making it Ashkenaz. Yeah, when I first heard that, man, I'll never forget that. I looked at it, I'm like,
say Ashkenaz without this Nazi, huh?
You can't spell Ashkenazi without Nazi.
Wow.
It's the same people. They the same people. Now this isn't.
So the Nazis are the people that hate the Jews, right? Because I'm like, what is they thing?
Right.
I mean, they're killing all the white Jews, but they're rich. They was killing niggas over there too. Hitler. He was killing all the niggas he can get his hands on.
Right. Yeah, he was killing all them niggas, man. But according to Time magazine, he was like, the black people are the real Jews.
Yeah, he said it.
Kill
them all.
You know what I'm saying?
And if you want to fake like you're a Jew, well, I'm gonna kill you too.
I'm gonna kill you too. You want some of this? Don't sweat.
Okay, swipe up. Then it's gonna be the B. 1, 2, 3.
Bet. Space. Ashkenaz, man, that's Germany. Over there representing with Gog and Magog.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got Spain.
Here we go. Oh,
let's get into it. Tarshish. Don't ask me. In Hebrew, it's pronounced Ta Rash Yash. Ta Rash Yash. I understand why they changed that name. But I would have kept jabbing. One thing that French to Spain have in common is what?
French to Spain?
From French to Spain, they got, besides their skin color, they got one thing in common.
I don't know.
They national bird. They all represent themselves as the eagle.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I got what you're saying.
All represent themselves as the eagle in Italy as well, in America.
Right. That's why you just said French and Spain. I was like, wait a minute. All of them. Love the eagle.
Love that eagle. Russia, I believe Russia, but really Russia got the bear.
Yeah.
The Greeks got the eagle. So we got the Rayat, Rash Yash. They don't even roll up the tongue at all. The Rash Yash. The Rash, the Ra and the Shah are connected. Yash, the Ya and the Shah are connected. The Rash Yash. That's Spain. Tarshish, according to the Bible. Where we at? All right, last one, man. We're gonna get up out of here. Italy, man. What's his name? It's the white boy on the boat. Christopher Columbus.
Yeah.
The water. That's his people.
There was one ugly cat, boy.
For real. I got a t-shirt with him on it. I'm like, man, I don't know if anybody gonna buy this. I was ugly. Cathayan. Italy is Kittim Cathayan. Kittim Cathayan in Hebrew. Yum. Cause da is by itself, the ya and the ma are connected, making it yum. Kittim. That's Italy. You know what I'm saying? And thus are the 18 nations, man.
Sorry, first.
18 nations in the Bible. You want it? Who we got in here? 3 people? Y'all rocking strong, man. Rocking real strong. Like this coffee. What?
Okay, so go ahead and let them know what's going on. Give a shout out to everybody, then we're gonna go ahead and get out of here.
All right. Yeah, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all, it's been an excellent class. So get yourself a hand.
Yep.
So who we got in here today?
KJ the designer.
We got KJ the designer. Got Trooper Halak. Who else we got? Dasha.
Chance Zimmerman.
Chance. I thought it was a Hebrew. I was like Khans. Kanka.
Okay.
Chance. We got Shiraz. Of course, you know what I'm saying? Give all Shiraz's our hand.
Most high Christ. All right. Hold loud, man. We get to see you in the flesh tomorrow.
Right. That's it. Jimmy Remy.
Officer Thava Shah, Most High Christ, the water for being.
I wouldn't put it out there because I don't know what I mean.
It's my brother.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, Shalom, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh, Shah, Brakathum, to all the brothers, Yahweh, Shemar, Ba'ashim, Yahweh, Shah, to all the sisters. And listen, man, April 14th, we right here, man, 2 weeks away. Right here, Passover, April 15th, April 16th. You know what I mean? I'll get all y'all prepared. It's too late now, like, really.
Well, I mean, what you can.
Do what you
Yeah.
can. What's up?
Got 2 weeks.
Got 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Let's get it in, baby. You understand? Get your gear ready. You know what I'm saying? Your Passover, your garments, whatever it is you need. If you ain't got it by now, get on it.
Well, you got my gear.
Yeah, I got you. I got yours.
I'm gonna get with you with the boots too.
If you need anything, man, hit me, Ra'an. I mean, it's like Ra'aya, Officer Ra'aya Allah, Officer Shah, Officer Kawan. You know what I'm saying? Hit up these brothers, man. Get whatever y'all need, man. Put your bid in now, cause you know what I'm saying. We right here.
I'm about to send you that bread for them boots.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll discuss that. Like I said, what else?
Okay, we're gonna need all hands on deck. April 9th through the 11th. Okay, to help make the unleavened bread. Okay, April 9th through April the 11th from 10 a.m. until. Okay, we're gonna be getting it in, trying to get that bread done. So we're gonna need all hands on deck. Okay. All the sisters, you know what I mean, and brothers, if you want to come on in and help us out, no sweat. Come on.
Yes,
we got to get it done. So
let's be done. Do it. It's like do it for the Most High.
Right. You know
what I'm saying, like the scriptures say, man, wherever you do, you know what I'm saying, do it with all your heart unto the Most High. You know what I'm saying?
April 9th through April 11th from 10 a.m. until, okay, we'll get the location, the official location. We'll get that out here shortly. So just be ready to help out. Okay, get this bread for for all of Israel, so we can rock out this Passover and have some glorious food and get this unleavened bread done. And you know what I mean. That's it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Unleavened bread. You mean?
We slaughtering the lambs.
Okay.
Slaughter the lambs going to be that Wednesday. Okay. So
yeah, if you wanna, if I could, real quick.
Go ahead.
If you know what I'm saying, you're looking to get a lamb, you know what I'm saying, now's your chance. You can get your own lamb. They letting us slaughter them, right?
Good.
Yeah, they letting us slaughter our own lamb. So if you wanna, get back to your traditions, man, you know what I'm saying, being able to take down your own food, that you know what I'm saying, so it's a thing that we need back in our relaxed lifestyles,
right?
To where we could just go to the store and get our meat off the shelf.
Right.
And now you can get the experience of what it was like having to kill your own food and eat it. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good opportunity if that's something you into. We also got the kids day, right?
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's on Thursday as well. Yeah, a ton of events, man.
In front of me, but
yeah, ton of events. We got the all black party after the Hebrew trials, Isupk trials. We're gonna have an all black party. Get out of hand.
No time first.
It's going down, man. It's gonna be a packed weekend. I mean, a packed week, really. It'll be a packed week. So.
Okay.
Was that Bruni?
Oh, that's Brandy. Shalom,
okay.
Yahweh Shemal, thought by Shem Yahushai. Sister said she waiting on a shirt. She wanted one of those Princess of the Power shirts. But you're gonna have to get a different size for her over there. So
we'll talk.
Yeah, I'll chop it up with you.
All right, so man, like it's nothing else, man. We're gonna go ahead and end the class. Once again, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shabrak Thumb.
Shalom, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shabrak Thumb.
Yahweh Shemal Thun Bashim, Yahweh Shah.
I'm sorry, Christ. See you tomorrow. Watch us out.
Qaash, sir. See you tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Lord allow. Shalom, Israel.